This isn't your typical New Year's Eve video. I'm not your typical YouTuber either, though. So, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know that anytime you watch an upload from me, you're liable to get just about anything. So, I'm going to ask you a question and allow you an opportunity to reflect. What if I told you that the life that you are living is the one that you spoke into existence? I'm going to give you a moment to reflect. Whether it is good, whether it is bad, whether it is just okay, I see. No matter what it is, what if I told you that this is the life that you spoke into existence? So whether you are experiencing lack or experiencing abundance, it's still what you spoke. And the reason why I wanted to bring that to your attention is because a lot of people aren't aware of the words that you speak and the confessions that you make. You don't, just because you don't say, "Oh Lord, right now in my room, Lord, on the 30th day of December, Father, I am declaring and decreeing," just because you don't go through the theatrics of that. If you keep saying "He make me sick," or "I feel like I'm never going to get a man," "I feel like I'm never going to have a house," "I feel like I'm never going to have children," and you find yourself constantly repeating that, you can have faith in a bad thing. Did you know that? It ain't necessarily faith in a good thing. "Lord, I'm praying and believing that you'll give me a house." Not necessarily, or praying and believing you'll give me a man, or praying and believing you give me a better job or more money or whatever. Not necessarily a good thing, but you can have faith and speak into existence something negative. So what I'm going to tell you is, watch your mouth. If you're not happy with the life that you're living, watch what you say. All throughout the Bible, it talks about the power of words. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. You shall have whatsoever you sayeth. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So then faith cometh by hearing. Hear what I say. So then faith cometh by hearing. When you say something, you hear yourself say it. You being negative about yourself and keep saying it out loud, "I ain't never going to have a job. I ain't never going to have a man. I guess I can say it ain't never going to happen for me." You're having faith about a negative thing. Why don't you flip that around and turn the faith into a positive thing? For those of you who don't believe in declaring and decreeing, I think the problem is you probably don't like those terms. The terms seem too religious. They seem too spiritual. Well, that's fine. But still, do you believe in the power of words? If you are not happy with your life right now, you spoke this into existence. And if you be honest with yourself, think about it, you probably did. You need to change the way you speak about your life, about yourself. Become your best cheerleader, even if you don't feel it. You ever heard of the term, fake it till you make it? Fake it till you make it. Positivity. My dad always says, a word triggers a thought triggers action, and action triggers a result. You have to start by changing the way you think and the way you speak. Now, I'm not saying God is no genie. I talked about this before in my motivational video, 3 Wishes. He's not a genie. You don't sit around saying, "Here is what I would like. I want $1 million, and I'd like a man, 6 foot with a 6-pack, making 6 figures. And I'd like a house with 2.5 children. That's what I want. Make it happen, Father. You know what I want." Like, it doesn't work like that. I want you to change what you say, how you say it, and I want you to start making those things happen. How can you pray to have your own hair salon and you don't even do hair? How can you pray to finish school and you ain't even in school? Like, if you want the blessings that God has for you, you need to be working on something while you are already working on something. Like I said, for those of you who are praying to meet somebody special and you're like a hermit, you don't even go out. Do you think that every opportunity is going to come to you and knock on your door? Hey, I've never met you. I'm sorry to knock on your door, you stranger, but I got a feeling you can sing. Can you sing? Because if you can, I got $1 million record deal for you. Just sign right here on the dotted line. It doesn't happen like that. Stop living in a fairy tale. Get up, get out, and do something. 2012, your dreams can come true if you believe them, if you speak positively, and if you work on them. Just sitting around expecting it to happen like it's some fairy tale. Stop playing. You're too old for that. But what are you doing to make these dreams happen? When Ruth was found by Boaz, she was gleaning in the fields, aka she was working when her blessing found her. What I'm telling you to do in 2012 is be working on something so your blessing can find you. Don't be sitting around thinking it's a fairy tale and it's going to fall into your lap. It doesn't work like that. Shawty? Anywho, and let me just say this really quick. I'm trying to make sure this is under 10 minutes. I'm trying to feed your spirit. I'm trying to feed your soul. Anywho, if you haven't gotten a journal yet, I encourage you to get a journal. And write it down. You don't have to get a fancy journal. I only happen to have this fabulous journal because one of my loving subbies. What up, Maya? Maya got me this. When she came to my meet and greet, she came with this, and I've been writing in this I have been writing in it, declaring and decreeing. My little handwriting. I have been writing in it. All my little proclamations and dreams and goals and things that I want God to do for me. I'm writing it down because I want to be able to look at this book a year from now, and I want to do a video, and I want to tell you guys how it worked for me. Yeah, how it worked. But I want you to know that I'm working on things right now. I'm not sitting around and just expecting things to happen, and I'm not putting my faith in action. Faith without works is dead. You got to do the work. How you want all these big things and you scared to roll up your sleeve? You're scared to get dirty. If you want it, make it happen. Roll up your sleeves and get dirty. Anywho, I love you guys. I hope I encourage you guys to get a journal. It doesn't have to be a journal. It could be a pack of Post-its. It could be a little notebook. A notebook is like $1 from the dollar store. So stop even trying to play like, well, I don't have money for a fancy book. You don't need no fancy book. You can write that bad boy in your phone. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter how. I want you to write your vision down. The Bible says write it down, make it plain. Write it down, make it plain, and be working on it. I love you guys more than you will ever know. I wish you nothing but health, wealth, and prosperity. That is my prayer for you. Thank you guys for your encouragement to me and checking out my channel and all of the love that you guys have given me. I hope that I've given you that love right back. And I will see you guys soon, all right? Till next time. Later, divas and dudes. Deuces. And I know I'm all over the place, but I hope you get my point. You know I love you.